you are in the world right now depends on whether you're actually able to go on a school excursion or on a school camp right now. I'm really lucky at the moment we're preparing to go on a school camp, and I've been thinking about all the things I need to put in place to support those students who have additional needs while we're away on camp. So the planning is starting now. We're starting to think about what's on the itinerary that may be difficult for a student or may be great for a student, so we can just help them through those things. And we've given students a copy of that itinerary, we've given parents a copy of that itinerary, so they can look through and see what is happening. They can talk to the child about what's going to happen, what's it going to be like, what are they worried about, what are they concerned about, so we can address those things before we leave. So once we've got that itinerary, the next thing is we meet with this class teacher, we meet with the parents, the family, and we meet with the student as well, depending on their age. They may not stay for the whole meeting, they may just stay for a little bit, but they get to have their say in what's going to happen while they're away. So we talk in that risk assessment about things like, what do they need in terms of eating? Do they eat what everybody else eats? Are they very selective what they eat? Do they have any specific dietary requirements? We talk about how they sleep, how they're going to travel there. Have they been on a plane before? Have they been on a boat before? All those things that may be new or may be familiar to them, and things that we can put in place to make it less stressful for everyone. We also talk about things that fatigue. Fatigue is a really challenging one because often camps are really long days and we're often away from the base. So it can be a really long day, and we need to make sure we provide for those children so they have some downtime during the day. And it may be that we reduce the amount of walking, it may be that we reduce the number of activities that they do so that they can cope and they can be successful away on camp. You need to think about self-care. Some children are great at showering themselves, super organised. Other children, that can be really difficult. They need lots and lots of time. So they may need to shower away from their peers or at a different time to their peers, so they can take as long as they need and they don't feel pressured and hurried by people around them. In previous occasions we've had a separate room that they can go and shower in there, and they can have as long as they need. Parents do worry while children are away on camp, so if you can send them photos, send them texts, that helps to reassure them that everything is fine. And if it's not, pick up the phone and ring them and say, this has happened, how can what can you do, what happens normally when this happens, talk me through how I can help your child. It may be that it's worth giving the phone to the child to have a quick chat, and everything can be settled down and calm and everybody can carry on as normal. So camp can be really stressful, but camp can be amazing, and those children get to really flourish. One thing I always take with me is a pack of Uno cards and something to draw with, because often when they just need that downtime, pack of Uno cards, a couple of friends sit in the corner, can be a really good distraction and a really good grounding and calming activity. So I hope you can go on camp soon, and I hope this will help you prepare for a camp.